Hey, what's up, meat man?
Hey, you seen Todd?
No, but I can call him.
Do I know this guy number?
1346 is what it ends in. You got it?
No.
Let me just call him for you. He said he had to talk to you, right? Hey, I got the meat man here. He's asking for you. Yeah. He doesn't have your number. Hey, did you get a call recently of a number you don't got? Ends in 1346.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's Todd. All right, he's gonna call you.
I gotta change the screen capture. It's like, yeah, I don't know why.
You locked the door.
Yeah.
There you go. Let me see.
Goodbye, buddy.
Just take the bag. Just take the bag.
I'll miss you.
Just take the fucking bag.
You were good to me.
Take the bag.
Never have I done.
Hey, thank you, Todd guy.
Hey, no
Meat
worries,
man,
bud.
what the hell?
Hey,
You didn't save my number back in the day.
I don't remember.
We've talked on the phone like many times. You gotta save numbers, Walter.
I think we talked in person, Todd. You know when we did that house thing.
And we,
I think it was just
it
next
is
to
what
each
it
other.
is. Yeah.
Anyway,
Um,
what's going on?
where
here?
are you right now?
Hey, Roach Motel.
Okay, good. Oh, that's, well, all right. In about a few minutes, I need you to bring your most trusted friend with you and meet me at the Oasis. All right.
Okay,
Somebody that can
figure out.
protect you.
figure out if I even got any of these people anymore, Todd.
I feel you on that. Just somebody that can protect you. You know.
All right, I'll look around. All right.
All right.
All
See
right.
you in a
Talk
few.
to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. I'm starving. And I'm thirsty. That is not good. I doubt he's around. Get away from my house! Who are you? Who the hell are you? Get out of here! Never come back! Hello? Hey, I'm angry. Oh, what the shit?
The hell? is strange. His name isn't just gone.
I gotta get food or I'm gonna starve.
Fucking maricón.
City. Yeah.
And it takes a while.
Hi, Walter.
Hey, what's up,
Hello.
Walter?
Hey, you guys working here? Oh no.
Yeah, I can clock in, I guess, and do it.
Yeah, there's someone
Yeah.
in there too, I think.
Oh,
I'll go
Forget
see.
her
I
name,
don't
the
see
red hair.
anyone.
I saw her walk in.
I think she walked in and left.
Walter, I've got something for you.
Hey, what?
Alright,
The
what
hell?
can I get for you?
Here.
That's a lot of weeds. I'm gonna
Yeah.
need this.
Someone just gave it to me, and I don't want to fuck with it. It's too much effort for me.
I need 2 burgers and 2 waters, please.
Alright, hell yeah, you got it.
Oh.
She'll grab the burgers here in a second. I put the waters on the tray.
Oh, okay. Crap, I only grabbed one.
Eh.
Alright, there you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
How you been, Shelly Boyga?
Oh, you know, pretty good actually. It's been a good day.
It's been a great
That's
day.
good. That's
Yeah,
good.
it's been pretty good.
It's been,
Yeah, yeah.
I just
Yeah, we
keep
got-
getting shot.
Oh shit, why? How?
I got shot
Who?
here by Blocks and Ballers
Aw.
Coalition.
What the heck?
They unionized together.
What the
Oh.
hell?
Just
why'd they
just
shoot
to
you?
shoot me.
Why? Why would they do that?
Because we had the keys of one of their car and then we said we'd give it back for a salmon. Except they just come here and killed me.
A
And they
salmon?
try. Yeah, salmons. A fish.
Why-
fresh
that
salmon.
that doesn't even make sense. All that over a salmon?
It's the blocks. You know how they are.
Yeah, true.
But it wasn't just the Blocks. They called the Ballers. Because, I guess this block guy, didn't have no blocks to help him.
Oh,
So we hired a
crap.
whole nother gang.
Dang.
Well, the ballers just got, I think, clapped by the cops.
Yeah, they're doing treason apparently.
Uh-huh.
Well, hopefully they die. And the cops die a little bit as well. Okay.
Dang. Man, thank God we're in Shelly Shores where we're safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, peaceful.
I can make the Shelly guarantee that the blocks will not
Hello?
F with you. While you're
Hey,
well, I can't make
I mean, you
that
can come
claim
over here by
because the
yourself.
block's
You just
gonna
need to
block,
make
you
sure
know?
afterward you
Yeah,
get
block to be blocked.
straight back to the roach and, you know, put this shit away safely.
Okay, I'll be there soon.
All right,
I'm at the Boyga shot, huh? I'm almost there.
all right.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I gotta
Yeah.
go and get something from someone mysterious.
All right.
All right, watch out for
All right.
birds.
Well, yeah. Don't get shot anymore.
Okay, I might gotta lay low a while and go into hidings. Yuli,
Yeah. Yeah. Be
Oh my
careful.
goodness.
you're alive.
Oh,
I
Can
can't
you hear
believe
me?
this you
It's my-
survived. Yes.
okay, good. I was having trouble speaking. Oh my goodness, I can't believe you're okay. Are you all good?
No, not good. These blocks, they
Yep.
shoot me in face. They shoot me again later. I find a block, I shoot him in the ocean, throw him in there. Then he get mad. He hire the ballers, and they kill me together. They try. Now,
Well, what the hell?
I gotta go into hiding.
Jesus Christ, they shot you again?
Yeah, it's like a never-ending stories.
You know, he shot us for no good reason too. He just shot us.
Yeah, we do everything they say, and then they try to kill me. And you.
Yeah, he had us at gunpoint and said, "Hey, rob this shit," and then he was like, "Hey, you don't rob this shit in my town," and then shot us. Like, what the hell?
I don't get it, but I think I gotta go into hiding.
Oh no, they still after you? Why do they keep shooting you?
Cause I shot them back.
Oh my goodness. Did
I
you
text
get him?
angry text to Mike's block and call him a bitch.
You wrote him a strongly worded text?
Yes, many. And then I steal a house and I send a photo evidence that I do this and not pay.
Crap. Look.
You know, it might be.
You know. You just offer them $50.
Uh-huh.
No
They'll
way.
do just about anything
no
for
way.
$50.
You offer
No.
them 50, they'll
It's my
usually leave you alone.
$50. Mine.
I mean, it's better than
It's
going
mine's
into
$50.
hiding.
It's my hiding.
I could have just offered them $50 and they would have not shot me in my ear.
They'll kill
I
someone
mean,
for $50.
Usually, most
I should have
most of the
tried that.
problems, with the blocks can be resolved for $50.
I ain't
Mhm.
sucking that
That's
block's
one-
dick, ever.
That's one thing
I'm
I've
gonna
learned.
walk away angrily now and say, fuck Mike's block. Fuck Mike's block.
Yeah, I understand that. He did get shot point blank. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Walter. All right. I mean, you can stay here if you want. Actually, yeah, I'll go with you. Yeah, I'll go with you real quick to the
Okay.
roach.
I don't think I need to go to this roach. I need to go to
All
my
right.
RB.
Park car or something. Okay.
Yeah.
Wallet in the glove box.
Holy shit! What is this? Oy.
It's money from Davis.
And why Davis do this? Why?
I think Davis is leaving, Walter.
He going back to Liberty Cities?
I don't know where he's going, or he might hide. We might not know who he is anymore. I'm not sure, but Gio is dead.
Hey, the boss dead?
Chrissy's gone.
The
That
hell?
whole crew is falling apart bad. All right, Davis wants you to take that money. He said that you're gonna get your hunting rights back soon.
Hey, really?
That's what he told me. I don't really know what that part means. I mean, I know you were the meat man originally.
Yeah, I was, and I was getting customers, and then I become the tomato man. Nobody ever want to buy this. I try get my card to like 18 food trucks. Nobody call me. Nobody.
Yeah. I think he wants you to. I think he wants you to get out of this shit. Especially, I don't know what the deal is with the crew now, but he doesn't want you involved.
If that's the truth, then think I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
like-
into hiding up north, okay?
I don't know if you need to go into hiding. He just wants you to, you know, do what you like, do what you love, and not to get involved with whoever takes over Gio's
Yeah.
crown, I guess you could call it.
I should be able to do all that up north, you know.
He said Dom's gonna be going for it. Gio's kid, all of them. He doesn't want you involved with any of them.
Gio's kid.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that guy.
It's safe to say Davis doesn't.
He's a hot-headed kid, but hey, he's a kid, you know. What do you expect?
Yeah. Well, Davis thinks he's gonna kill him.
You're gonna kill Davis?
Davis thinks the kid's wants to kill him. Yeah, something like that.
I mean, look, his daddy died, I guess. That's, you know what, how'd you feel if you loved your dad? You know? And then he died.
I got you.
And
Well,
you
look,
don't know
I mean,
why.
yeah. I can't, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm just relaying the message, you know.
Well, I think it's best I go into hiding, at least for some weeks or days or months, I don't know. I'm turning
Seems
90
like a shit show.
in 11 days, Ton, okay?
Jesus, Walter.
I can't, I'm too old for this shit, okay? They asked me to do gardening, because I know how to do this, so I do this. Other than that, I don't do much. And then I get attacked by blocks, and then I kill blocks back because I'm angry, and then blocks, they get ballers to hurt me. So now I feel like it's Walters against the two biggest gangs in the entire state. What am I supposed to feel, Ton? Except, what the shit, you know? Oi.
Yeah.
So what the shit moment, okay? I can't kill all the blocks and all the ballers. 189-year-old man. I can't do that.
Can't. No. Yeah, I think you should get the hell out of it for a bit.
Yeah, it's probably the best way. But I got a lot of illicit things. Do you want them?
What kind of illicit things?
I honestly don't know. You want to see?
Yeah, sure.
Oh shit, hold on. Gotta, you know,
Yeah.
fix the awning. It always gets the door stuck.
All right. I don't know if Davis was still around a bit ago. I don't know if he wants to. He said he tried calling you. I don't know if he's gonna try to talk to you still.
I send a message and, you know, his name in my phone gone all of a sudden. Don't know why.
Wait, it's gone.
Yeah, like the name is just, used to be Davis Taxi, now it's just a number.
What the hell?
I didn't do that. I don't know how this could happen. Could be just a phone provider breaking. I don't know though. I gotta do a U-turn. Like this beach, it was so nice to be here.
North Chumash? Yeah, it's a nice place.
And nobody been bothering me out here. Fucking RB. Guess I gotta go this way. Could do a lot of gardening out here in the wild, nobody know. You know.
Yeah, I don't know what the hunting rights thing meant.
Well, I just used to be a meat man, and I could.
You
know,
lost your, what, did you lose your license?
Yeah, no, I lost my guns license. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because my sister-in-law took my gun, and then she got detained wrongfully, and they fined my gun, and I get charged selling her a gun, even though they got no evidence of of a sale. She went on trial and said she stole it, and they still it happened in a span of 10 minutes too. So it's like, how am I supposed to call the police when I don't even know?
Yeah.
But corrupt government, bad judge, whatever.
No surprise there.
Yeah, no surprise. But it led me down the gardening path, and then nobody buy tomatoes. What the shit? So hopefully I get this guns rights and I can sell meat again. Or at least just, you know, hunt for food, lie low up north, you know. Somewhere in
Right.
Politos. Okay, let's see what I got here. Holy shit. Okay, you want this stuff?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was gardening a lot, you know.
Good God, Walter.
Hey, they say garden, I just go for it.
I can't take all of it, but I'll take a bit.
Well, you know any friends of yours that might want to take this? Because I just, should probably go full clean for a while.
Yeah, I took a good bit of the weed. I mean, you could sell it. As
Yeah.
well, I mean, you're going to be a rich man with all that money you just got, and if you sell some of that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I just don't know anybody that would want all this, but
Yeah, I took about as much as I could handle.
it's fine, it's
I
fine.
appreciate that.
Of course. I won't be needing it. Maybe I'll just smoke it, you know. Personal
Yeah,
supply.
Not a bad idea.
You mind following me in my own car here?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Alright, I gotta figure out which key.
Where are you going to go to?
Just up in Polito somewhere, I don't know.
All right.
We're gonna have to test keys here. I had a lot of keys on the ring. Try that one maybe?
There you go.
Alright.
Smart man. All right, I'll follow you.
Alrighty. Gotta pack this shit up. What the shit? Uh. Whoa. The hell? God damn it.
Mess.
Seem like a good place to settle down. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Beautiful up here.
It is.
Very beautiful. I love Polito, you know, there's just not too many people up here, but that sounds like a good thing for you right now.
Yeah, for now, you know.
There's a couple of kind of biker gangs, I think, in the area. You might want to get to know them if you haven't already.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we can ride back.
Alright. Hello?
Actually, hold on. Let me grab
Oh.
this shit.
You're good. I had to go up here with this guy with Polito.
Okay.
Keys in the box.
Oh. Guess all good things must come to an end sometime.
Maybe it's good for you though. I don't. You know, I never wanted Davis to join Geo's crew. Been worried about them for a long time. I was friends with them, but there's just some people involved.
Yeah, we had a
Like
good
Rosa.
we had a good thing going until everybody everybody could have a good thing going recently, you know.
That's true, yeah.
Back then it was hard, and we had a
Right.
way of making it possible. Now, it ain't the same.
That's very true, yeah.
But that Rosa shit, you're right. It always rubbed me the wrong way that lawyers was, I don't know. anywhere
Yeah.
near with the stuff we was doing.
Be careful with her. I wouldn't. I would completely expect she'll reach out to you, and you know how she is. She's gonna talk. She'll talk a lot. She's gonna try to make you believe everything she says.
I don't believe anything anyone says, even me.
There you go.
Takes a lot to believe, you know?
Yeah.
Especially when your beliefs get let down, you know, that hurts. I better to leave than believe. At least for now.
Yeah. Well, I hope Davis gets to call you, or you get to call him.
Yeah,
It's a lot of cash, though.
it is.
I don't know what the hell you're gonna do with all that.
You know, I'm an old-fashioned guy, Todd. I'm not gonna do a damn thing with this money. I'm gonna keep it in this wallet. One day, maybe Davis come back. Need it way more than an old man like me need it. And I'll have it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's the right thing to do.
Yeah. Just keep it safe. Don't deposit all of it into the bank.
I'll just hide it under my bed. You know, get my gun rights back and just
Go to the meat man
keep
again.
yeah, keep that gun on me at all times. To feed and protect. That's what the gun was always made for. I think I've driven way too far down this highway.
I think you have too. I think you want me to give you a waypoint
Uh,
to the Oasis?
I'm gonna take Richmond.
Yeah, that'll work.
You know,
We'll
North
go up,
Rockfords.
North Rock. Yeah.
Is the boss dead? That's what people say.
Eh,
You see this shit going on with the ballers right now?
You know, yesterday, I shot a block in the ocean, and, he come back later, he bring Baller's gang, cause his gang, for some reason, they ain't around when no Mike's around, so he had to get another gang to hurt me.
Oh.
But,
Wait, you said who? Wait, who got the gang to hurt you?
Gray Hat Block hired some ballers.
Oh, okay. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got this fucking blockade, and they seceded from the state, and they call it Ballistan.
what the fuck?
And so now the state has introduced
Drone strikes.
treason charges.
Oh, okay, close enough.
Drone strikes could, yeah, that might work too.
I figured they do it the 2008 way, but hey.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know, if they miss and hit the block, they're good. That old South Side's gone to hell.
Oh, it's a nightmare down there.
It's like Dark Ages or some weird shit.
Yeah.
Kiss the ring. Bullshit. I ain't about that, so that's why I shoot a block.
Hello? Hey. Just dealing with a lot of shit tonight. I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, on the way back to the Oasis right now. Okay. Oh, I'll also, Davis told me to connect with Roach to transfer the room ownership over to you there.
Huh. You know, they tell me some guy used to own that room, John's F. Televisions Jr.
Oh yeah, friend of mine.
his medal's still in there. Maybe I could give this to him. You know, give this guy his medals back. Medals of
Yeah, I
honors.
don't. I haven't seen him in about a month, but if I ever, if he comes back around, he'll probably call me. I'll let him know he left a medal in there.
Yeah, I let him know if he want his room back. I could just, you know.
I
mind
doubt
leaving it.
that'll happen, but we'll see.
You never know.
He got treated pretty poorly around here.
And don't we all, huh?
He was a decorated veteran, government employee for many years, and the state just treated him like a piece of shit.
I don't find that to be surprising, Ton. It's a sad, repetitive story. I keep hearing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Walter. Yeah, try to get in touch with him if you can before he was trying to find a pilot to fly him out of here. So I don't know if he's gone already.
Well, thank you, Todd.
Yep.
Give me.
Let me know if you ever need anything. All right.
Yeah, you too. Shoot
I'll
me
be
a
here.
message. Any updates, you know?
All right. Yep. See you,
I'll
Walter.
check. See you. Have a good one.
Whoa.
Hey,
Hey.
do you like weeds?
No. I
Damn
like
it.
math.
Does that guy back there like weeds?
No, he likes math.
Math or myth?
Math.
Math.
Math, yeah.
Numbers guy, huh?
No.
No.
Who are you?
I'm Walter. I used to be a meat man, like a hunter. And then I became a gardener because the government took my rights away. And then I gardened way too many weeds. And now I gotta skip town, so I gotta give them away for free.
Oh, you're the meat man everyone's talking about.
Yeah, I used to get meats, you know, from animal. And sell them.
What do you mean you're giving away all your weeds?
I'm skipping town, heading up north. Polita.
Well, I'll take some
Hey.
weeds.
Oh shit.
I'll take
Shit.
some weeds.
Okay, well, it's more than can fit in that glove box.
Oh, okay.
I hope you can handle this amount.
Probably not, but okay.
Okay, there.
Is it in the trunk?
Yeah. You can have that beer too.
Ugh, Jesus fucking Christ.
I gotta get, you know, everything must go, you know, okay?
Yeah, okay, I'll take all that, but I'm leaving that. I took most of it.
You know what this, okay. You need any of these bullets? Huh?
No. No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Holy shit.
Good luck out there, okay? Never trust the government. Never. Bye-bye.
Good luck.
You too.
Hello, Sandwich DJ, if you're still here. Been a little distracted. Times are changing. Random bottles of acid. What's going on? Well, I don't know. Basically the Union has fallen apart completely. And it's time that we lay low. Especially with the fact that Walter's been just in constant battle with street gangs. It's just not in my favor, meaning Walter, to continue the way we've been going, because it's just constant gang violence. We were told the boss is dead. Actually, I don't need to keep this random acid. I just don't need this. Davis is telling us he's leaving town. I thought the Union has been gone since '91. Good lord. Wrong Union, sort of. Let's take my seed pouch, vegetable pouch. Let's take this. This wallet full of what appears to be how much money? Like 20 grand? Insane amount of money. Take the shovel. This is rifle ammo. Take this. Knife. I should take this. Don't have a gun. I guess I'll take the burner phones. I mean, let's just clear out of here. Some more rifle ammo. I have 5 burner phones. Nobody we know is around. It's crazy. You can really feel the absence of the Union.
I guess, off to Polita. For now. For now. Oi. Okay.
So many pieces came off.
And whatever.
Walter, shit's crazy here.
Where the hell can I park? No way. Oh, here, wow. Is this a parking? No. Hey, hello.
Walter, have you talked to Todd?
Yeah.
Did he give you what I gave him?
Yeah.
How much was there?
A whole hell of a lot, Davis.
It's yours. That's for all of your hard work. Consider your
Davis.
employment severed at this point. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I moved up north, okay?
Good. You take that money, Walter. You're my understanding from what I understand, you're gonna get your rights back soon by default. After a certain amount of time, that shit doesn't stick. You're back to your old life. You can go hunting all you want, make your living. I would heavily recommend that you stay away from the fucking the groups, the gangs, the drugs, the fucking the felonious plants. Grow your tomatoes, Walter. Hunt your meat, Walter, and just live your best fucking life. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, Davis. I'm about as far away from the city as I can be.
Have you heard the news?
Probably not.
The boss is dead.
Oh, yes, I hear this. I don't
Who'd you hear
understand
it from?
this. Todd.
Okay, good. Because I told Todd, listen,
Okay.
Gio's dead. Chrissy's gone. He's not coming back. The union is dead. And the people who remain are not to be trusted. Dominic, Zachary, Rosa, anyone else, none of them can be trusted. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what they should not be looking at you. They should not be coming after you. The only thing I can think of is they might try to use you to fish me out. But no one in this city is probably ever going to see me again.
I understand, Davis.
I have to go into hiding for a while, Walter.
I see.
I recommend you lay low. You don't tell anyone you have that cash. Todd's the only one that knows. So if anybody fucks with you, just assume Todd's involved.
Okay. I'm doing,
All right.
I'm doing the same as you, Davis, essentially. Just, I'm just up north, far north. By
Yeah.
the shore.
I want you to live your best life, Walter.
I'll try, if you ever need, for some reason, gardening skills, hunting skills, you know where to find me. Up north at
Yeah.
the beach. I'll be there in my RV, okay?
If I ever find myself wandering around in Los Santos again after tonight, I tell you what, you're one of the first people I'll get a hold of, all right?
Hey,
May not
sounds
be
good, Davis.
this week, may not be next week. I don't know when, but one day, maybe me and you will go hunting together.
That sounds really nice, Davis. Take a deep breath and, find freedom, Davis. Find freedom.
Don't worry, I'm about as free as a bird right now. I couldn't be more safe.
I see. And you and I, boys of a feather, Davis. What a here in another life we'll see each other, Davis. I know this.
You know, we got involved in some pretty fucking serious shit for a minute. You know, and I'm sorry that it escalated to what it did. If I knew then what I know now, I would have never asked you to get involved.
It was a good day. It was a good minute, Davis, and you know,
It was.
we're alive. We're still alive.
Yeah. Well, you know, after this is said and done, me and you might be the only ones left. Because we're the two good ones in this whole thing.
I see this. I know this. I believe this.
Chrissy was a good man. Gio was a good man. And those 2 men are dead now. That means that me and you is just next in line if we keep going down this. You see, that's why we got to cut these ties now. We got to get away from this.
Yeah, I'm far away.
Some of that money, all right, spend it on what you want. That's your money 100%. There's no ties. No one should come looking for that money. No one knows you have it besides Todd. Being said, I would really recommend setting aside about 5 to 10 of that. That way, if any reason at all, something comes down on you, something comes back on you, hopefully you can just pay them off. You know what I mean? Just fucking pay them off and they'll leave you alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm old-fashioned, Davis. I ain't spending a dime of that cash unless it's truly an emergency, okay?
Yeah, well, that's your rainy day fund, and you earned that.
Okay, Davis.
I've got just as much. That's half of all of my money right there. I've got the other half on my person right now, and I ain't fucking spending it neither. So.
Davis, I turned 90 years old in 11 days, okay? Look, if I'm still around and you ever find your way around the other side of the island, just pay me a visit, okay? That's all I ask.
No, 100%. You'll be the first person I come see.
All right, Davis. You take it easy, okay?
Have a great life, Walter.
You too, Davis. You too. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, I'm tired. All good things, you know. All good things. Must eventually come to an end. But I don't think it's over yet. We'll see. Where's my RB? I think it's over here. Look at this beach. Oh, one of these months, Davis, maybe years, Davis gonna visit me. You're gonna see all this beauty. Mother Nature. It's a beautiful bitch right there. Oh. Time to settle down in my new home. You motherfucker! What the shit? I swear this guy look like me. I'll be. It's just you and me now, Bush. It's just you and me now, RB. Ah, shit. Oh, Davis, I hope you make it out of here okay. Oh, Davis. What the hell? It's like $20,000 a year. I don't need this money. Not that bad.
Well, there you go, people. I think that's the Union story right there, put on pause. Will it continue? I have no idea. I got a feeling it might. I don't know. Rex Ludovico, Dirty Dog, 1969, Azerock 44, Car Cool 12, Sandwich DJ, you're all the real ones. You know? We will see. We will see indeed. You know, we all believed Cornelius was dead. And about a week's time passed, and lo and behold, he's driving a tow truck, right? The dead can live again, it may seem. So it may seem. Until then, though, I'm in a bit of a pickle because, there's a character I want to make, but I require fire. Gasoline and the fire mechanic. Don't really have that. The professor doesn't have a wheelchair. Yeah, Ghost, but it's RP Sentry will perma if it's right. Yeah, I mean, permaing's different, though. The boss died. I mean, like, out of character, we know, we know why the boss isn't around, but technically the boss never perma'd, so once again, it's a Cornelius type of thing, so maybe it's not over yet, is all I'm saying. So, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is, I either go play Joy Rider, which is hard because I haven't got her attitude right, and I have to speak, you know, with a girl voice, like Yulene does. Except maybe, probably angrier. It has to be angrier than it was before, so that's if I want to be a criminal. But right now it seems like criminals is just like, I don't know. They're like they've all fallen into a black hole known as the blocks, where the gravity of the blocks just is so massive that any other criminal is like, you have to encounter the blocks, like, and basically do whatever they say. I don't like that. So, do I make a lawful character and be like on the side of the law? Maybe eventually try to become a police with that character. I don't know. Maybe I do this. Because the professor is like civilian with a little bit of crime for now. If he got a wheelchair, he could go harder in the crime because I'm gonna make him have a bigger disdain for his condition than the real professor had. Lawful Civ. Yeah, I mean, lawful civ is an option, but I don't know. I think we'd prefer like lawful, you know, security, potentially police officer down the line. Not necessarily just a civilian that obeys the law. It's like I'm saying, the professor is like largely a civilian that does a little bit of crime. Walter is largely a criminal that does a bit of civilianness. He spends most of his day doing crime, but at the same time, he's probably seen by most people as a regular civilian. That's Walter. But both of them revolve around crime, so I'm not really like... Again, the only criminal option I have is Joy Rider, so I could practice police chasing. Basically, is why I made her. But that voice is very difficult for me to do, and I haven't nailed her attitude. And I'm not liking the crime right now. Just the state of the crime culture right now is a little weird. But she would probably only just get into police chases, never have a driver's license, and exist purely to joyride. That's what she's sort of made for anyway, but... I don't know, I'm feeling like, just given the state of crime, it makes more sense to make like a security guard type of person. Southside is the Wild West right now. It's worse than the Wild West. Apparently, it's the Middle East. It's the Middle East right now over there, apparently. What they say it was called? Ballistan? It's literally the Middle East. I don't know. Because I feel like I'm leaning more towards, like, lawful security. Because, you know, like, the barrier of entry for being a police is, like, way high. And you have to do, like, a bunch of out-of-character stuff to actually, I don't know, become a cop, I guess? So I'd have to start probably as, like, security, so maybe I do this. And try to use that security springboard into being a cop down the line. So I can eventually have a cop character. I'll be a security guard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, maybe we do that. Because then, you know, like, I still get all the reason in the world to, like, be against the blocks. Which at this point is a philosophy to me. Because there's just not enough people against the blocks. Then again, there's also this thing that I was saying to May in character, like, if Mike is gone, the blocks sort of just fizzle away into nothingness. So it's kind of this weird problem, the blocks. Because the same is true for the Jordan Steel tow lot. If Jordan Steele's there, there's like 20 to 30 tow truckers, and then when he's gone, there's like 2 to maybe none. So it's a little strange to, like, I don't know. Just think of a character that fits well. And I've got a few options, and if there was wheelchairs, boom, the professor's like back in big. Because I think the professor in a wheelchair, talking like Stephen Hawking, and becoming an actual, like, gang member. Clout chasers, in my opinion. No, obviously. Well, some of them are, like, closer, though. You know, like, some of them are people he's known a long time. That's different. But the fact that it balloons to, like, 20 plus people, that is bad. And I don't know if I'd call it, I mean, like, I don't know, because sometimes stream sniping, it's closer to imitation is a form of flattery than like a clout chaser, you know, like, a clout chaser is someone that's there to get the spotlight. But I think some of them are there just to be around someone that they consider themselves to be a fan of. So, like, that's a, you know, there's probably a mixture of all those things, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, if you're a fan of, like, I don't know, who are the famous people anymore? Taylor Swift, right? And you know Taylor Swift's gonna be in the area, then you're gonna probably go be in that area because you want to be near Taylor Swift. Not because you want her clout, right? But because you want to be near the person you're a fan of, so. I don't know. A bit of clout, a bit of that. A bit of just fanaticism. Fanaticism and clout. And then just close friends, you know? Because some of those blocks just, yeah, are just friends with, you know, with Penta. They're just Penta's friends, so. What did I walk into? The end of the story. But I think it's more of a bookmark. The Union has fallen apart. So that's what you walked in on. I just realized it's gonna be nighttime. I might have to change the text to white. That's okay. It's a bookmark, yeah. Does this mean Walter's gonna be shelved for a bit? Probably. I mean, he's got Rusty, but, like, you know, Rusty's his nephew, and he's just along for the ride with Rusty, you know? It's not like, he's not like a big slime dog, like, mastermind planner. Like, that's Rusty's, you know, that's Rusty's, like, organization, really. Truly and realistically. And Walter's his family member, you know? So he's there for Rusty, but not necessarily there for the slime dogs. He's there for Rusty. And the people that consider him uncle-like, whether they're blood relatives or not, you know, it's like, it's a familial thing. But I don't know, I mean, it really feels like the time to, you know, play as someone else for a while, because I don't know how long it's been, to be honest, as Walter. I think I did about, like, 2 months plus as the professor, 2 months now about as Walter. So maybe there's this track record going of every 2 months, you know, switch around. But if I were to make a security officer that wants to become a police officer, that's someone I probably just keep going back to, because the law side of things is different from the criminal world. It's been like 3 months as Walter? There's no way. It's been about 2. It's half and half Professor and Walter, I'm pretty sure. Because I was the professor a long time, just driving a taxi. And then doing all that conspiracy stuff that people are doing. The professor was doing that, like, he was the first to be doing that stuff. Maybe 2 weeks later. Yeah, but I think I was the professor for like 3 weeks already by then. And I wasn't playing Walter every day, I was kind of switching. And then I was playing Walter every day. So either way, I don't know. Plus, things could change faster than just, like, you know, maybe it's not months down the line, it could be days. And honestly, the temperature gauge will be like, if it becomes harder to commit crime, then organized crime becomes more valuable again. So it could be a path of least resistance thing. Just basic science. So you can show me Rusty for a bit and make a new character with crime being so easy. Yeah, that's the thing. Crime is so easy. And the people that are doing crime have just sort of done the crime, and now they're just like, what more is there to crime? Oh yeah, kill people. Steal from people, you know, fuck with people. you know, the stuff that's like they're not getting they're getting just experience out of it. They're not like, you know, like stealing someone's ID or something like. Block, it's like Gooniversity, but Block Gooniversity. That's what's happening in the South Side right now. The criminal training camp over there. So I don't know, I mean, like, that's more fast-paced, like gangbang storyline. But you know, the stories with the Union are more, they're slow burn stories, you know? You invest your time in them like a TV show. Better than probably the gang violence side of it. Let's steal keys, phones, pocket wipe people. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be a grief fest. I mean, like I'm saying, you know, it feels like the blocks are a menace. But when, you know, Mike's not around, the blocks just kind of fizzle away. It's like, I don't know. It's like they're like an earthquake event, you know? They're like a natural disaster. It occurs, and then it's gone, and then you just sort of have the aftermath to deal with for a while. But times change, you know? So I'm not sure it's like as big of a problem, really, as just the fact that there's so much crypto, you know? It's easy to do the crimes. That's really what killed the Union. It wasn't really the blocks. It's just the flood of, like, now you can get 40 crypto in, like, 10 minutes instead of, like, it took, you know, a couple days to get that, if not more than a couple days. We have to change the text to white. I really wasn't a fan of that change, to be honest. I mean, yeah. I mean, the day it changed, I just wasn't on, and I was like, watching many different people, I'm just like, they are just fucking grinding the fucking breaking into cars, you know? They're just like obsessed. Just like they were starved and they were feasting, you know? But the point I was making like a while ago was, I think this was in character to Todd. I was saying, like, when it was really hard to get computer money, the Union was like becoming a well-oiled machine to accumulate that and enable work for other people. And then the moment anyone could do it in a day or less, the entire, like, what was once a strong castle quickly turned to sand. It just didn't matter. You know, like, one person could go out and get more crypto in an hour than all of our Union probably could have done in a day. So, like, that's that is the reason the Union has sort of fallen apart. At least the usefulness of a Union has become very minimalized. All the other reasons do exist as well, you know. The reason the boss is gone, that affects it, of course. I had this argument with Techley saying that everything has been devalued. Was he somehow arguing otherwise? Because that is wild if so. He should know of all people. He was the one who was insisting to the Union that cash deal was like, oh, it was nothing. And we were saying, oh, but listen, in time it'll all be worthless. And now's the time where it's all worthless. He was saying it doesn't matter, it's just things. Yeah. And nouns are just persons, places, and you know, thing. Like, what? That's things are everything. Everything is a thing. People are a thing. Love is a thing, right? The things do matter. Like, they drive. Things are what your ambitions come to exist for. And, you know, ambitions are what I guess drive your storylines, so those things do matter. It's not just things. It's just money and just crypto. Yeah, but it's like I could make a character now, get off the bus, and get like 100 crypto in less than an hour. I could rob houses, I could grow weed, I get 10 weed seeds and then immediately have 400 grams of weed. Or 200 grams of weed, right? And that's a lot for one person to do. So in like less than a day, like, you know, it's a 3-hour process to accumulate the weed, and in 1 hour to get. So in 4 hours, I could be a guy who shows up to town, and in 4 hours, I could have 200 grams of weed, and that's $16,000 exactly. Exactly. It's not just money in crypto; it's the whole fucking economy. So I don't know. I am definitely against the idea that it doesn't matter. I'm also against the idea that it's quote-unquote just a game. Because, you know, we don't apply and, like, get whitelisted and, like, all this shit just to play a game. You know, we do that to prove that we know how to play a character. At least that's what, in my mind, it was all for. Every time these servers, like, force me to write up these fucking free response prompt school answers or whatever. We do it for an experience. Yeah, it's for the experiences. But your experiences can be affected by how valuable something really is. How valuable these things really are affects your choices, you know? And your choices are sort of like what drive the experiences you end up having, right? If you believe in free will. I know scientists these days don't seem to. I don't know. This is just a really good to be continued screen, though. It's just such a nice spot. Fuck ads. God damn it. One sec. One sec. It's not even telling me there's an ad break. What? I believe in predestination to some extent. I mean, yeah, of course, to some extent, because all of history happened before you got here. But I refuse to believe that, like, essentially criminals end up the way they are because of where they're from. It doesn't make sense to me, because there are people that come from the same place criminals came from and didn't become a criminal in real life. They might have become an artist or a singer. You know, a rapper that didn't do crime, or maybe did a little crime but stopped. So, it's not that, like, black and white. Like, oh, you're just a product of everything. No, I mean, like, you have to believe that you have some influence over it, or we might as well execute every prisoner, because there's no way, you know, they're just doomed to be a prisoner. They can't will themselves out of crime because they're doomed, and it's all just where they came from. That's stupid. That's just stupid. You can choose to be better. And you know, bad choices lead to mistakes that you then learn from. So it's a give and take. It's not like... It's clearly a mixture, okay? It's clearly a mixture. Or at least the illusion is meant to be a mixture. Okay? Ads are over now. It wasn't even telling me. Right, that's what RP is. I mean, that's what I think that's just what life is. Give and take. Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. Not sure. It's just hard to, like... It's hard to see a good storyline coming out of a criminal that isn't just a block or a baller or something. That's like... It's on the chopping block, you're gonna try to be a cop. Yeah, I think the only good storyline I can think of in this particular server, for now... I mean, of course, Joy Rider is like a really episodic character because I can just get into police chases, right? Since like her purpose isn't become a gang member or rob house or whatever, you know? So that character can still thrive. So it's not all like lost on the crime side, because that is a crime, you know? Steal a car, drive it fast, outrun the police. That is a crime. And plus, it'll just help me get learn to drive better, basically, in the game world. But try to be a cop, yeah. I mean, it's such a high bar to become a cop. You know, it's like you got to do a lot of out of character stuff, and like you have to talk a lot out of character to people. Rusty's favorite crime. Yeah. So I guess I could start as a security guard and use that to be like, you know, I want to become a cop and I've done some security work while I'm waiting to try to become a cop. Like, I guess that could work too. So I'm not sure. It's a crossroads, you know? I'm just not sure. I also have that in mind, but... The streamer I made that character to play with is just not around anymore. I don't know what happened to him. Hope he's okay. They don't want to hire people who don't have previous experience. Well, then how are they ever going to hire people? How are they going to do that? They're just going to hope that people leave NoPixel? And that they were a cop on there and then they can hire them? That's ridiculous. That's why I'm hoping that, like, security guard experience could, you know... You could use security guard experience and, like, I don't know, just general charisma. They have more than 4,000 applications, I found out yesterday. I don't know how. I just find that hard to believe, like... You're telling me 4,000 people... I guess the numbers of people join is now at about 10,000. So you're telling me 40% of everyone who joins wants to be a cop? Maybe. Maybe that's true. I guess I could believe that that's true. But that's what I'm saying, you know, if I want to ever be a cop here, then whatever I make has to basically start as security and make relationships with the government as a security guard that they know wants to become a cop, you know? They don't even have to be whitelisted to apply to be a cop. Okay, well that's even weirder. Is that because they're hoping to poach cops from everywhere else? They could be applying to be a cop for the server. The hell? Well, I don't know, that's what I'm saying, like... If you make a security guard that builds relationships as a security guard with government people, and they know you want to be a cop, then I think that that will help you become a cop. Like, they're taking players from other servers who want to be a cop. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm sure they are, but... But if I can't RP my way from security guard to cop, then, what's the point, right? And I think you can, you know. Obviously, it's like, I probably have to do security for many weeks, possibly months, before they, understand that it's a serious ambition, right? It's not like, oh, I'm gonna be a security person for like 3 days, and then boom, I'm a cop. So I'm hoping that, because it is the right way of things, that if I make a security guard, and I do that for many weeks, and make friends with the government people that know I want to be a cop, that I could become a cop. And I think that's possible, so... I'm not giving up hope. I remain optimistic about the server. If you did apply and asked to be shift 1 or shift 3, you could do it. Well, to be honest, I don't want to just apply to be a cop. I'd rather do the security stuff first. Because I don't know a damn thing, Plus, out of all these months, the only time I shot at someone with a pistol was yesterday, and I missed all 3 shots. So that's that's partially a problem. And I think being a cop or a security will give me more chances to attempt to shoot the gun. When those situations rise up, right? So basically, the security/cop character could help me practice with gun, and Joyrider could help me practice with driving away. Yeah, I shot someone for the first time when I shot one of the blocks. Yeah. Until the blocks were, like, around, really, there just wasn't a lot of, like, shooting. There was a little bit, but... it was kind of rare for there to be, like, a major shooting, and now there's a lot of shootings. And someone seceding from the state. I like the lack of shooting. Yeah, it kind of, again, scarcity makes value. Each shooting was a little more valuable. Because there was less. Or, like, it was like a meaningful event. Police definitely showed up. So, I don't know. It made it feel good when it really happened, yeah. You're preaching to the choir. Scarcity equals value. It always has. That's why love is valuable, people. There's a scarcity of it. I'd make the new character now, but this to be continued screen is so good. Walter in the RV by the ocean, to be continued fits right up there in the stars. It's almost a shame to end it because the screen looks so nice. Hoping things will balance out better for Crims moving forward. I'm honestly pretty lost at where to go. Well, I mean, I think, here's my thing. I think if you lockpick a car, you should only be able to find sticks of ruby that have 1 ruby on them. And then the bigger sticks should come from... you should maybe be able to find 5s from weed selling, maybe. If not, still only 1s. And then the 5s and 10s should be in house robberies, making those even more valuable. Making them harder to do the house robbery and more valuable when you do them. Now what that does end up doing is, like, you do a lot of work, you rob a house, and then maybe you get your crypto back so you can rob another house. And then if the job goes bad, then you're back to getting the cars again because, you know, you fucked up the job. You know, like that's a much more balanced, maybe it's not totally balanced, but it's clearly way more balanced than now and before. So 1 stick's coming from cars and selling weed, and then the 5s and 10s just come from houses, house robbery. That's how I'd probably do it as a game designer. And then I see how those numbers play out. And then you could add 5s and 10s, or just 5s if they had cornering for like cocaine or crack or meth or stuff. You could do 5s for that. 1s from cars, 5s from weed, 10s from houses. Yeah, the reason I'm hesitant about 5s from weed is because it's not hard to sell weed. So, you know. But yeah, if I would say that's possible. Yeah. I'd still lean towards the lesser side because, as we've said repeatedly, scarcity creates value, and value creates meaning. So, you know, it could. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad if very rarely you could get a 5 from selling weed. But again, I would lean towards the less side because, again, 1s from cars still fairly often. You know, like 7 out of 10 cars, you're gonna get at least 1. You'll be able to earn up to 25, like, you know, if your whole crew's doing it, then you each pick like 10 cars, you could probably rob a house after that. Or at least, you know, start growing some weed. Plus, the seed returns are also high, and they need to be lowered, and that's coming from a gardener. It felt so fucking good when we robbed those houses. I mean, the early houses, like, when we robbed them the first few times, it did feel good. But then when it was super easy to do it, and we had done it so many times, it's just like, okay. Yeah, the earliest houses, yeah, it was good. So, I would say that, like, scarcity, they need to bring back scarcity, and then they need to, of course, add money sinks, you know. They need to get these damn, like, you can paint your car, right? Think about that, like, the amount of money, you know, maybe you spend, like, hundreds of dollars to paint your car, and then a few days later, maybe a couple weeks later, oh, I want it in a different color. So that's, like, a repetitive money sink, just painting your car. Not to mention upgrading your car, which is just, you know, you spend a lot of money to do that. Yeah, houses, of course, that's a big one, though. Houses is a huge one, because that one involves people saving a lot of money over a long period of time. Not, like, refusing to spend it because they're saving for their house. So, like, that's a bigger one. But I think even just painting your car alone is a worthwhile money sink because people change their mind. Like, oh, you know, I like it in this color, but I want to have it in this color this week. And the houses thing will be good because maybe finally we can have wood be a little more meaningful. You can make like make a chair or something. I don't know. We need these things, and it's on the way. I think. Yeah, I think it's on the way. So I of course remain optimistic about the server. I don't think once I've felt it's doomed, it's gonna fail. Even in the face of the black hole, the block hole, the black hole that is the blocks. Even that you can survive that because again you can rob blocks. You don't, and what's funny is if you rob a block, they're more than likely to have some very special stuff because of how many people they rob. So the blocks really aren't the problem. Server just getting started. Yeah, exactly. I still feel that way. Sparky the Wolf, you gotta understand. I've been saying this because I've been on since January 1st. There weren't houses. There weren't no coca plant. There weren't you know, there was weed seeds, but you didn't ever get seeds back from growing them. I just feel lethargic about the crime currently. I was having difficulty finding motivation this morning. Yeah, that's because, like, even I was saying to you that, like, I have to think about, like, essentially, like, what... Because, you know, Walter never really does something just to get cash. So you can only rob houses so many times, and you're just like, all I'm doing now is robbing a house. Or delivering weed, you know. So it's like, what are the things Walter's in it for? And the answer really was the union, but that falls apart because of the scarcity problem, and of course the boss being, quote-unquote dead. So Walter's a special case that has, like, a lot of things are against his existence right now. The blocks, the ballers, the union falling apart, the too much crypto everywhere, so that nobody ever buys tomatoes from him. Nobody calls him to grow any vegetables. He's got no gun rights, so he can't be a hunter anymore. He could be a poacher, but it's just such a pain in the ass. Like, hunting's already, like, a job. You know, you gotta put an effort to go out there, spend an hour hunting for these, deer, cutting up the meat. To do that and then run from the police for doing that is just gonna be obnoxious. Especially because I kept getting stopped when I was legally hunting. Like 4 times or so, the police were like, you have a license, you have a license. I think that probably diminishes, though, when the police, like, know you're a hunter. They'll just look and be like, oh, that's that guy, and I'll just not bother. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm still optimistic. Make Walter and C.O. What the hell? What do you mean by this, Sparky? What do you mean by this? Explain yourself. CO for the prison. Oh, a correction officer? First of all, Walter doesn't have clothes for that. If I was gonna go down that route, then maybe my security person could become corrections officer, but I don't know. I mean, like, I'd probably rather just be a security guard for, like, City Hall than a corrections officer. But it wouldn't be Walter, it would be somebody else. I'd make a new person. John Fleesa always needs help. Isn't that the truth? Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, security guard at the bank would probably be better than a corrections officer. I don't know. It's been a fun ride. Might just need to get back to the roots for Rusty and go back to being a shitlord. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Just, it's one of those things that, like, times need to change again, you know? It's, because they've really just gone from one extreme to the other. So we've sort of, like, before... What the hell? These locals are suspicious. I got myself way too organized and intelligent. Yeah. I mean, that's somewhat true, yeah. I think that's mostly just because, like, mechanics that weren't there are now there, and so you want to try them, right, you know? Everybody's gonna feel that way. They're gonna want to try the house, they're gonna want to try the delivery, they're gonna want to try all this stuff. And now that you have, you're thinking to yourself, well, what is there now? Because, you know, you're in the game mentality and not necessarily the, you know, who am I mentality. Who am I and what do I stand for? Yeah, what does Rusty want, not the game? Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, Walter, I feel like I've been navigating that fine with Walter. You know, technically it's ended in me having, you know, all of the wealth, like, that you would from, like any grinder would want what Walter's got. And Walter didn't grind really much at all. I mean, like, he grew a lot of, weed. And it would have looked like grinding, but the reality is like, that was what he was known for. You know, gardening was his known for characteristic. And he would garden anything, and he would garden vegetables and weed. And that was a character trait. You know, like, I never once tried to figure out, like, you know, like, Walter should get his own barrel and, figure out how to process cocaine. Like, he just multiple times said, like, I'm not a chemistry guy, like, I don't know that. I can grow you this plant, but after that it's on you. That's what he would tell the union. And I would never, you know, I've got the 3D printer. I'm not making myself a barrel. I'm not trying to make that stuff. Johnny wanted to do it, and that's fine. You know, here you go, Johnny, here's a barrel. You go crack the code. Make some Johnny crack. Hell yeah, dog. Yeah. But Walter is like, he's steadfastly stuck to, like, I'm the gardener now, and it just so happened that because I'm no longer a hunter, I garden, and I can happen to garden all these drug-related plants. So, Johnny made hella good coke, dude. Snoozing these ads. I don't really know why. I don't really have much to say. BRB, alright, well. We'll wait for you to get back, okay? Sparky the Wolf 69. Don't you worry, we'll be here waiting for you. Yeah, run the ads. I don't think I can cancel the snooze. Can I? Nope. I accidentally just pinned... I accidentally pinned this? How do I unpin this? I've pinned Matt PhD just putting a what the shit. Delete this no, unpin. Just pin this message. This is important. The Sandwich DJ, you know, I'll pin this one too. Oh, gotta unpin it. You know, because, you know, it is Teddy, you know, gotta pin it. Alright. It's enough pinning. It's enough what the shit pinning. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to end the stream because this to be continued screen is just so cinematic. But I'm kind of running out of things to say. Walter will miss Davis for sure. You know, I don't know if Silent Sentry is gonna like just take a break from RP or maybe make a new character, or maybe in a few days all of this will just have been far more overblown than necessary. Make a new character? Yeah, I gotta think about which character to make before I just start. I don't want to just throw one together, because when I first started I made a bunch of characters that I just didn't like and I deleted them, and then they're just stuck there in like the deleted section. And it was the same character repeatedly because I just didn't like how it looked. And for some reason I was like, or like I didn't like the name either. I'm like, okay. There's also no way to... Now apparently you can get your name changed through applying, but there was no way to change your name. Just kept remaking the same guy. So I'm gonna think on that first, then make them. But either way, if I started making a new character, I'd lose this to be continued screen, which looks so... I don't know, it just looks really nice. It's just a... Sounds gonna swap games, I think. It's been like 3 months of RP for Davis. I mean, he might, yeah. I don't think it's the last time I will see him. Or RP with him, so... It's more of a see you later than a goodbye. And I'm very thankful because he's raided me like 3 times or something. Like a lot. Also, I think it's only been like 1 month of RP for Davis. I'm not sure though. Maybe it's been longer. Time is kind of not meaning too much to me. I did pay my taxes today, so that's great. Apparently I owed nothing this time, so maybe they'll give me money. Make a pirate who gets drunk off of seawater. The fuck? Well, I'll keep that one in the bag there, Sparky the Wolf. Keep that in mind for later. Taxes are gross. Yes, they are. I had to pay the damn H&R Block like $100 for them to let me do it. Because my tax papers aren't normal papers. They're like... For the game design company, it's like I own shares of the company. Also, I'm getting... Here comes the ad break. They made me pay 200 those ads. I think for me it was 115 or something, but that wasn't to the government. That was just to H&R Block. I hope you bring Emmett. I don't remember that character, but I hope he brings someone. Got a list of characters in my back pocket. I paid $300. I'm assuming that was in taxes and not just to the tax people. Because to the IRS, I actually didn't owe anything because we spent a bunch of money on, like, top-of-the-line computers, 3 of them. So we had effectively spent a lot more than we earned, I guess, from what was left or whatever. So my taxes got filed as a loss, which means allegedly I might get money back. I don't know. I got 800 from the feds, but I've always claimed 0. If it's 17K to the government, 300 to the tax people. Jeez. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be me in the future. But the thing is with my business is, the business files its taxes, and then I get paid in shares, a 33% share of the income. So it's just a different form. It's called a K1. And apparently, like, I couldn't find any tax software that would, like, file this K1 cheaply. Like, H&R Block's $100 fee was, like, the cheapest I could find or whatever. 1099 self-employed. Yeah, mine's technically self-employed, but it's, like, shares of a company's profit by 33%. It's weird. It technically means that my game design company could buy a house, rent it out, and under the company's name, I could get a third share of the rent money, considered to be profit of my own, each month, and then by the end of the year, it's just included. It's kind of weird, but that's it. Fortunately, I'm in Florida, which means no state tax. Florida's a real one for that, so I don't feel like I'm getting double taxed. Though we have a, like sales tax. I think everywhere has sales tax, although I guess ours is kinda, sort of high. I mean, I don't know. Same with Texas. Yeah, I mean, they are, I believe Florida is pretty much wet Texas. Texas is dry Florida. They're very similar in a lot of ways. But I don't know. There's a lot of reasons I'd be fine with leaving Florida, but there's a lot of reasons why I would never want to leave Florida. So I'm very conflicted. And as far as their like hyper conservative politics, I mean, like that'll just change as those elderly people pass on. And I don't know where it goes from there. Robocops are coming, I'm sure. I don't know. Robo-taxis are certainly right around the corner. Which sounds great to me, because Ubers have always annoyed me. Like, the driver you get is just like any random stranger that wants to talk and have this conversation in your car ride. I'll take the robot. What is this? I'll accept this. I'm getting a friend request. I'm accepting the friend request. There are only 3 states in the U.S. that matter. Texas, Florida, Nevada. What the hell? No state taxes? Really? That's the only ones with no state taxes? Damn. Corruption, corruption, corruption. Look at this morning light. The morning light has arrived. No state taxes there. I don't know. I mean, my problem is just like the return on investment of being taxed is like, am I getting, like, when I pay taxes, I should feel like, it's well deserved that they get this money. I should feel that way, but I don't. You and I will never get Social Security. 10 or 11% of our total taxes go to Social Security or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go. I mean, you know, the talk on the block is like leaning towards universal basic income, which I find to be just weird. You know, like money for no reason. Kind of strange. And I'm sure they would tax that. I'm sure the federal government would cut you a $100 check each month and then say, oh, that's income, so you earned $1,200, you owe us $120. Very strange. But I guess it's technically liquidity. The state I work in has their own retirement program, so I don't have to pay Social Security tax, which is cash money. Okay, well, that's lucky you, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't like the concept of Social Security, because you're essentially saying I'm fine with this federal entity that I don't know and doesn't care for me emotionally to take care of me when I'm old and dying. Like, so I just don't fundamentally believe in it. It makes a lot more sense to say when you're young, you better accumulate money so that when you're old, you can afford to be old. You know? I'd be down for money for no reason. Yeah, it was nice when we got those Trump checks, which is what they used to call them, and I have mine framed because of the deep irony of a socialist, like something so socialistic as the government just giving you money, and it was signed by Donald Trump, the hard right guy. It was peak hypocrisy, peak the government is lying to you, peak everything that happens on the TV is just theater, political theater. So I'm gonna try to keep that Trump check for the rest of my days. I also put most of it in Dogecoin, and it went up to $5,000 in value. Because it was just before it ever became over a penny. It had a huge ballooning. It was like January of 2021 this happened. I believe we should pay for roads, cops, firefighters, military, and hospitals. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean, I guess it really comes down to the gray area that is education, because once the federal union is paying for education, and school, yeah, see, but here's the problem with that. Whoever controls the union then controls what is being taught. And you're seeing that problem now. They also control how it's being taught, and it's inefficient, to say the least. To say the least. I feel like school should be free, all of it, all the way through college. I mean, it's complicated. Because like I'm saying, you know, those who control the paychecks of the school control what gets to be taught. And there's a fine line between education and indoctrination. Very fine line, and I don't trust I don't know if I trust any human being to actually maintain the balance of such a line. I think there needs to be an entire redesign of education. It should look a lot more like tech-focused schooling, where you I want to do this as a career, so all of my learning is going to be centered around that career which I'm trying to get. And it shouldn't take too long, because if that sort of industry falls, you should be able to go back to one of these schools in your 40s, and then in 2 to 4 years, you instantly have the capability of this new job. Our world needs something like that, and that doesn't exist, period. So It needs an entire redesign. We're still doing what we did in like 1805 with like red brick houses and 20 kids in front of one teacher. Red brick schoolhouses in the 1800s. You know, we haven't changed much from that. Cafeterias are better, and now there's many classes in one facility. So we've upscaled the numbers of like capacity, but not the methods of teaching. Those are the same, and they're not very efficient. Walter has no food. Alright, well then those bars on the bottom left are really the timer we have. But I don't know. I'm not sure I got much left to say, except I hope one day the Union may return and be just as meaningful as it once was. I need to get some rest. Going to bed. I'll be in stream tomorrow. Okay. Well, good night to you. If I'm streaming tomorrow, maybe I'll make a new character, but I'm not sure. I mean, like, I know that the people I've encountered in the government have some attitudes about them that conflict with my own. I'll put it this way. So we'll see if I can make a security guard character that I actually enjoy playing. I don't know. If not, we got Joyrider. You know. And fingers crossed, wheelchairs will come for the professor. Or the Union may one day return. We don't know. We don't know. I think it's a pretty good time to end it, though, and this song is nice. It's a good ending song. So, with that being said, fuck around and we'll make some one-lifers together. That's true too. That's true too. But that being said, though, thank you to everyone for enjoying Walter's stories. I don't think they're totally over, but they're definitely on pause for now. Thanks for tuning in, though, and if I'm live again, you know, we'll see what we get into. Hopefully you enjoy the other people I come up with that aren't Walter. You know I'll give it my best effort. Good night. Good night to everybody. Thank you for stopping by.